Hey, Christina, thank you for sharing this. And I'm glad that you're thinking ahead about this. So, whether you go with power of attorney or conservatorship kind of depends on how much independence your son can safely handle at 18, right? So, with the power of attorney, it's less restrictive because it allows him to give you permission to make decisions with him, right? So regarding his medical, his financial, his educational, but he still has, of course, legal rights until they're revoked, right? Now, on the other hand, with the conservatorship, or what people like to call a guardianship, this depends on, which depends on your state. It's a little bit more extreme because it means the courts rules he can't make the court says that he can't make decisions on his own, and so therefore you become legally responsible in those areas. So if he fully depends on you now and likely will continue to, it might be worth exploring conservatorship. But from what I've seen with a couple of families in similar situation, they started with a POA and then just made adjustments later on. Now, you can also ask your school's transition coordinator or the special ed director to walk you through any options that are available to you. And you can also look up supported decision making. I had to pull it up. But it's a legal and less extreme alternative to guardianship or conservatorship. So essentially, instead of taking away your son's rights, that allows him to stay in control, but with the support of trusted adults, which in this case is you, right? To help him understand and make and communicate his decisions regarding things like his medical care, his education, his housing, money, his day-to-day living, things of like that, right? So your son stays legally independent. He doesn't lose his rights, but he has a support system, which is you, to help him make those life decisions. Now, if your state doesn't offer this, then you can always create an informal agreement to go along with your POA. So if you and your son are open to that, so that way you still get the legal protection for your son and your son still stays involved in the decision-making process. Okay, I hope that helps.